That's where the Board of Supervisors there is announcing they have secured a donation to continue the free tuition program at Southwest Virginia Community College. After the county's announcement last month to pause funding for the program, a private donor has now stepped up to keep the program going for people in Tazewell County. The Tazewell County Administrator, Eric Young, sharing this statement, quote, "We were disheartened to have to cut the program from our budget earlier this year, but inflationary pressures in other core services left us little choice. Our board was excited to learn that a private entity was willing to cover the class of 2024 for us. The donor's identity will be made public at a later date. However, the board is cognizant that students are selecting their college right now, and we needed to get out this information right away. We continue to look for other partners to help us pay for future classes of high school graduates."